It's officially official. Yeah, we're good to go.
How do you feel physically?
Good, good. I'm really happy where I'm at. I think it was a very successful summer. Got a lot done. A lot of different just things we wanted to work on, and it's really coming together now. Now we're time to roll.
How much work did you guys do as a group, quarterbacks, wide receivers, compared to a year ago?
Very similar actually. I mean, whether it was work here, down in LA, had a couple guys, or just throwing around here at local places. Just whenever you get a chance to do that. I mean, guys are all over the place, so it's difficult at times. But yeah, we got some times in.
What does this phase mean for you now, Jimmy? Going full team drills with pass rush coming at you. What do you have to be more conscious of, and how do you want to test the layout, whether it's stepping into the pocket or mobility wise?
I think all those things will just happen kind of naturally. In practice, we try to make it as game-like as possible and everything. And I think, those moments, it's just a matter of time until they happen. So when they do, I think, we'll approach it and see how it goes.
Is there anything in particular that Tom House worked with you when you were down there?
Nothing in particular. I mean, a bunch of different things. It was a really good session with him, that's for sure.
What receivers did you work out with from here?
We had a group of guys here, LA. We had a good group getting together and everything. Some running backs, tight ends were out there and everything. So,
what do you think's helped you the most mentally, just going through what you went through last year and now going through the rehab and then coming into this season with high expectations?
I don't know if there's one thing in particular that sticks out. I think going through the process of seeing the game as a coach and seeing it from that angle will help me. But as far as on the field, I mean, you want to get those live reps, and so I think that'll be good this training camp, getting that opportunity.
Kyle,
If you don't mind, can you step up to the podium?
Sorry.
Kyle indicated, it's statistically and I guess from a production standpoint, you weren't quite the same early last year than you were in 2017, and Kyle indicated that the offense as a whole probably wasn't playing as well. When you reflect on those few games, what's your takeaway aside from
Which ones are you talking about?
Early last year, 2018?
I think there was some good and bad. Obviously, we had a lot of young guys, and there was a lot of variables coming together. But I think guys haven't been in this offense for 2-3 years now. Some of them, and just getting more and more comfortable with the verbiage and everything like that. It's only going to lead to good things.
How much better do you know the offense now than a year ago?
I feel confident. It's the offense. I think you could always keep learning. Kyle's been doing this for so many years that he knows it like the back of his hand. So that's really where I'm trying to get to as quickly as I can, and that's the goal.
Jimmy, last time we saw you, we were talking about the mental gap or the mental hurdle of being able to trust your knee again.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we've seen some of the workouts you've done this offseason. Have you made any progress in, like I said, trusting that knee again and like bridging that gap?
Yeah, I feel very fortunate that I'm in the position I'm in. My knee feels good. I feel good going into it. I think mentally I'm in a good spot, and it's now we gotta go out there and perform. That's what it's all about now.
Are you worried about once you see those pass rushers actually coming at you, and now that you are cleared for contact,
Mm-hmm.
is that any concern in your mind?
No, not really. I mean that's football. That's part of the game.
It might seem like a simple goal, but is it really important for you to be able to string 16 games together and actually have that sample size to build off of?
Yeah, I mean that's you want to be out there playing, especially at quarterback. There's only one of you, so when you get that opportunity, you want to be the guy out there. So I think taking it week by week, game by game, and you can't look too far ahead, obviously, or you'll get yourself in trouble. So I think gotta get through a good training camp, healthy and everything, and I think we'll be in a good spot.
Do you feel like you have something to prove to yourself even?
I think I always do. I hold myself to a pretty high standard, so I'm always pushing myself. How can I get better? What are my weak spots that I can improve on, and things like that. And it's just that's the game. You gotta love that part of it.
Kyle said you won't play in the opener, the exhibition opener. Do you need preseason snaps in those games to get ready?
I think that's kind of something that you kind of feel out through training camp. See how practice is going, the reps that we're getting in those. I mean, preseason is it's a little different than a normal game. So whatever the coaches and training staff come up with, I'll be ready for it.
When you were in New England, what was the message from Bill or whoever else was giving it about managing expectations, and how difficult is it to tune out the noise?
It's just kind of part of the job, I guess. I don't know. You just kind of get used to it. It's a good problem to have. That's one thing I'll say. If people aren't talking about you, then you're really not doing anything. So, it's I don't know. It just kind of comes with the job, I guess.
Did you notice a change when they switched the strength and conditioning and medical staff over from during your rehabilitation?
I think those guys have been doing a great job. The new staff, all those guys kind of coming together and working together, whether it's the trainers and the strength staff or whatever it may be. I mean, it's a lot of moving pieces, and so for all those to work so well together, that's always a good thing. And I think we got a good group put in place here.
It seems like teams are doing more joint practices with other squads
Mhm.
every summer. Has that become in addition, another preseason game? Like, would that sort of replace a preseason game that you might
Yeah,
not be playing?
those practices, I mean, they get heated now, a little more than preseason games probably in general do. But yeah, I love that stuff, especially when you get 3-4 days against the team and you really get to compete against each other. I mean, that's the fun part of this. Training camp can get tough at times. You're going against the same defense day after day after day, and then finally get a little break and a little change up and get to hit someone else. So that's always a good thing.
Has the change of strength and training staffs been? Have you noticed a marked difference between the way they operate than you guys?
Not so much with us. I mean, maybe behind the scenes and things like that. But as far as with us, it's pretty similar. They have their set plan for guys, whether injured or whatnot, and we go about it as we usually do.
How did you receive the message from Kyle Shanahan earlier this offseason when he said, we've built the culture, it's time to win?
I mean, he's right. The bottom line, it's that's what this game is about. It's about production, going out there, getting wins, and playing good football on the field. So it's that time of year again. So I can't wait now.
Heading into this training camp, you guys are gonna have the luxury of wealth at the running back position. As running an offense that uses the running back so much, what do you expect that to be like? Just that battle at running back, and how much are you looking forward to seeing that play out?
Yeah, it'll be good for all those guys. Competition at any position is always, it leads to better play on the field, and so I think having a group like that, such a tight knit running back group too, on top of that, it's just it's kind of a pick your poison type of thing. Whoever's in there, they all have different traits and the talents that they're good at, and I think Kyle putting them in good spots to be successful, that's what he does best. And so my job is just get him the ball and let those guys go do what they do.
Are you able to do the same things with Tevin that you were doing earlier last offseason with Jarek? I mean, are they similar in that way?
Yeah, very similar. They're similar players, actually. Tevin's a little taller and everything, but how they play is very similar. The explosives they come out of their cuts with, they're able to run routes, catch the ball. It's unique for running back. So to have two guys like that, and it's pretty nice luxury.
Jimmy, last year, at this time, you had never been beaten. You signed your contract. You were the greatest quarterback ever. Now you're dealing with, is he durable or not? Those starts last year weren't quite as magical as 2017. I mean, all this stuff. Does it add any fuel to you, just to prove yourself kind of?
It's crazy what a year could do. I'll tell you what. But no, I have so much motivation in myself, and I push myself so much that's all I need. And so all the noise on the outside, you kind of just tune it out, and is what it is. It's always going to be there. So, like I said before, though, it's a good thing when people are talking about you.
Couple more guys.
Now that training camp is here, what were you thinking when you got up this morning?
What was I thinking?
Yeah.
You can answer it if you want, man. That's good.
That's your line.
What was on your mind when you got up?
I was excited. I was. Coaches were texting you. Guys were all, you see everyone in the locker room and pulling up and everything. And there's an excitement in the air, and there should be. It's an exciting time of year.
How would you characterize your leadership style?
Just kind of myself. I don't know. I've always tried to be myself and, never change too much. And I think guys in that locker room see right through if you're being fake. So just try to be myself.
All right, guys.
All right.
We got
All right, Jeff.
Debo
Thanks, guys.
as well.